What's up? It's your girl Latoya Monique here at Getting Your Flowers. Also joined with
Moses from Brooklyn, the host with the most. We got
Kenny.
Shantae.
Nye.
G.
and Nye and G just joined our panel at Getting Your Flowers. We are now going to talk about Generation X and Generation Z. We come from the Generation X, Moses, because we were around when there were no cell phones, when there were still phone booths, when there were no really remote controls for TV, when we had to be home before the street light was on, when we was outside playing kickball, Johnny Pumps was going over in the boroughs, because you know we was from Bayside. We didn't have Johnny Pumps. We went to the pool, 158, and then we went to Bayside High School pool and the park. And that was our thing. We didn't do the Johnny Pumps. We had pools. But anyway,
the more you talk, I just get older as you talk. No cars, no phones, no planes.
Well, it was the truth.
I felt like I was the Flintstones.
No, but that's the truth. So come on,
what
what else did we have that they didn't have? Like, but we still lived through it, right?
We still lived through it.
Yeah, we lived through it. So what else was? Cell phones were major. We had beepers. Wait a minute, we had beepers. Remember beepers?
911.
Tell them what beepers are, Moses.
You call beepers. You call a number, you get a beep because we ain't had no cell phones. So you get the number, say 911. You know it's emergency. 311. We got the information.
Mm-hmm.
Certain codes if you was out doing other things. Then
Hello.
you hit the phone booth. You get what I'm saying?
911, 411. I used to give out.
That's how you know what house to go to on the block.
What?
494.
Yes,
Over here.
listen. My best friend passed away. God rest his soul, Ryan Owens. He used to have a beeper, right? This was when beepers was out. He was my best friend. I was 14 years old, and we had beepers. And somebody would hurt my feelings, right? Because we know I'm a Cancer. So somebody would hurt my feelings. He was my protector at the time. It was his brother at first, but he passed away, Mustafa. And then my best friend came along, so he was my protector. So I used to be like somebody used to be like, oh, I think you messed with him or something. I'd be like, 911 on a beeper. He'll call back, yo, what's up? I'll be like, they said that we are together. Mm-hmm. He was like, you beat me 911 for this? Yo, he used to break on me, but I was so sensitive. But, yo, beepers was everything. What else did we have?
White pages.
White pages. We had to go through the book.
The book.
The whole book.
But addresses.
No, literally. It was no
yes.
www white pages. Like, we had the big books, and you had to be like, Miss Lillian.
And look for Lillian.
Right? Especially my mama who couldn't see nothing. What else we had going on?
We had a community.
We had a whole community.
All our parents was each other's parents.
Yes, and friends.
Each other. Nowadays, you can't, don't talk to my kids.
Let's get to the meat and the potatoes on it.
Okay, so what's the meat and potatoes, sir? Let's talk about it.
What you got up there? Hit me with something. Well, hit us with something.
I didn't really have it. I'm going to go off.
Okay,
my thing.
so
right.
what do y'all want to, like, what's the difference? What's the, like, how we was growing up?
Okay, so let Nye say, what do you see in your youth that's different in your perception? Because you're how old now?
26.
How old are you, G?
25.
25, 26. So what is your perception from the way I was raised, from what you hear? Like, what do you think about it? The difference?
The communication, like you guys actually had to see each other. Just the way you guys had to talk to each other. You really had to make that effort to really be like, all right, I have to look your number up, or I have to beep you, or I have to come to your house, or it was like codes that only you guys knew. Because
and today we live in
the generation where it's follow, we scrolling and like, all this a comment, like, and that's
Social
it.
media.
That's
easy
it,
peasy
basically.
pudding pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to come on panel today. What is it that you felt like you wanted our generation to know from your perception? You're 25 years old. Mm-hmm. What do you got going on at 25 years old, sir? Do you have any children?
Yeah.
You do? How many?
Just one.
You have one child? Okay. Mm-hmm. So you have a child, so that's responsibility. Mm-hmm. What else you got going on? You work?
Yeah, I do.
Full-time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're full-time thing. What's your issues with this? Because your mom and dad,
yeah,
right? They're our ages, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't know your age, but
I'm almost 50.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
My dad is older.
Older.
Yeah.
How old is your dad? Around.
He's 60s.
Okay, so he's older.
Yeah.
Okay. And mom the same thing?
Still doing it.
Yeah. My mom's
I
50
plan on doing
something.
it too at that age.
50 something.
Yeah.
My mom.
Okay, 50 something is mom.
Mhm.
Okay. So what bothers you about that generation opposed to your generation?
From them generation.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things like
Give us a little something.
back in the days, they don't just like I do DJ and everything.
Yeah.
Before they used to, they didn't like that for me.
Your parents?
Yeah,
Okay.
they used to say like that's because I have Asian parents.
Okay, I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
your background was Haitian. So you're from Haiti.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's your background. And your parents
Hey.
thought that
Not
being,
bully.
so your parents thought that you being a DJ was like what? Just beneath you, not good enough?
Not a good enough
yeah.
education.
Just like they say it's like bad things.
like can I
You know?
just in his defense?
Okay.
Like they wanted you to be like more than that. They didn't actually see his vision and what he wanted to do. So when they mostly like the Haitians and like the Caribbean company, they want you to be doctors.
Right.
And
nurses, so
lawyers.
they got your
and
they
they got
like-
your plan
Doctors.
laid out. But him, if he
Yeah.
wasn't feeling that and he know his passions and being a DJ, and he knew he was gonna blow up, they wasn't going for it.
Yeah.
So you feel like that but the way that they're thinking is not of the world. Let me do what I want to do, but
Right,
you want to
right.
have it all laid out for me.
Yeah.
So you have an issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that?
I feel like that's more Caribbean parent and American parent. I don't feel like that's. I feel like that's just more how your parents are raised.
Yeah.
Nah,
it's-
most
I don't-
Caribbean.
Because your parents
Caribbean-
wasn't
Yeah.
playing. Your parents.
Nah,
No,
when
my
they come over
parents
there,
did not. My parents did not play, but also if whatever we wanted to do in life, you also didn't shut us down.
Not at all.
So whatever we wanted, it wasn't like, no, you can't be that. You have to be a lawyer. You have to be a doctor.
Yeah,
You have to.
But you got to be the best.
But you have to be the best. If we're just say
A makeup artist.
a
for
makeup
Chinese.
artist, if you're gonna be a makeup artist, you gotta go in. You gotta go all
Know
out.
it.
Do that. Be that makeup artist.
That's
Just don't
right.
do. But be that makeup artist.
Be
So
whatever you want.
I can't relate to him with that because I
Yeah.
could do whatever I wanted to do as I do.
So what's
now.
your issues
So,
with us
so-
generation?
So one thing, where your parents from?
They from America. My parents
Yeah,
from the
so,
South.
Yeah, 'cause the Caribbeans, when they come
yeah.
here, they have a plan.
Right.
But that's the plan.
Right, that's
Like,
what
we-
she's saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
we got-
difference.
Yeah,
It's a
we
difference.
got there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
Like
there.
she didn't have to go through that because
Totally
we're not
different.
Caribbean.
Yeah, okay,
You
yeah.
know, we from
So
the
that's
South.
what he,
We-
you know,
yeah,
that's
We
what.
Southerners.
Right. We just wanted freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we.
And we
Right.
got
But
it.
I
Even
think-
for the
but I-
dress, too.
But I think that's where. But I think
Yeah,
that's
you
where
wanted
the
freedom too, yeah.
where we
Mhm.
messed
Yeah.
up at.
Okay.
Because they're more educated in to go get your education. You need to
Right.
make something of yourself. You need to have stability. You have to have financial wealth for your family and your generation.
That's
And
true.
now we're worried about it, and now we are very scared for it because now we have nothing to really go off of as Americans. Like my mother doesn't have a house. She has an apartment. She doesn't have anything to leave me. She got life insurance policies, yeah, but that's nothing.
No legacy.
Thank you.
And we talked about legacy
Thank you.
earlier
And your
that
kids
we
need
want
legacies.
And that's
to
what my
have-
mom is
Yes.
working so hard to do because that's so funny you said that because my mom realized that's what she didn't have. So now she's like, no, I'm not doing that for my kids. I'm going to leave y'all something. I'm going to do something. Something going to happen. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to happen.
But
So
also too,
that's one thing I do appreciate as well because
also too, like you said, they got the plan, but you also got to have the ability as a parent to see your weakness and strength is in your children too, as they growing up. You get what I'm saying? Because you see my son, I didn't want him to go to college.
You did it?
No,
I didn't know that.
because he blew up before college with all that. So I told him you
His
didn't need that.
modeling.
Yeah, no, not the model, the videography, the
video,
commercials.
right? That, yep.
He blew up with that. You didn't need that. So I let him live his vision. A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of older people don't do that. This
Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
it's
This
called.
is what
It's
you
called
should
tiger
do.
parenting. They tiger parent you.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. His mother wanted that because of her background where she came from.
Okay.
But me, I'm more like, if you'd
And
have
she
let
was
me.
Caribbean.
No, she's yeah. You could say yeah.
Okay.
You know, half Barbados,
Okay.
whatever, from Bays. You know.
Okay.
But she wanted him to do college, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, he could, but let him live his own, let him be his own person. You see where he at? Billboards, You seen him, so
did.
so you know, like he's
Handsome.
he's blowing up
He's
crazy.
blowing up.
So you got to be able to let them live their
Yeah.
dream as well. Like, but it's always good to want more for them. So
Mm-hmm.
I get her with the college, have a backup, something to fall back on. It's cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Always.
let him be him.
Yeah.
Watch,
This is
and watch what he do.
America. Yeah.
And he's only 20.
I've always
This is
been like that.
A lot of,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
parents don't communicate with their kids anymore. Not all kids are college material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kids,
Hello,
some
I-
kids need trades.
Yeah. me-
And that's
well,
what we
I
don't
am
have enough
now.
of. It's called trades, and we don't have enough plumbers. We don't have enough nurses. We don't have enough.
Electrician.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of it's a lot of things out here that people can go do, and instead of going to college.
Yeah.
College is not everything. Because guess what? You can go to college for four years and come home.
And work at Starbucks.
Hello.
Talk about it.
Hello.
What you got to say?
Hello.
Just pay,
But-
so now it's down the drain. Because
Yeah.
of what?
I just wanted to share that I empathize with you because some parents live through their kids, or they felt they struggle, or they have an expectation for you that you don't even know about. And I say that too because I learned as maybe a couple years ago, my son was 10 years old, but I wanted to talk about his future. But I really want my son to follow after me, being an entrepreneur, because it took me a long time to get here where my kids don't have to start at zero. So I'm like, yo, why you want to start at zero? So he tells me he wants to do video gaming and narrate the games. I'm like, yo, you're going to be a loser. No, but in my head, because it's not a loser. No, for us old people.
No, because he's
it's-
not
'cause you don't-
knowing what
It's,
the...
it's not a traditional job. Like what he's
Yes.
saying with his dad, it's not a traditional profession. So when I looked up what these guys make gaming, this guy make $1.1 million.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
You
what I'm
see
saying.
what I'm
I was like,
saying?
you got him down.
Different. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I had to double back.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
you
But
gotta
in
double
my
back.
mind,
Yeah.
that's what I was like, this nigga ain't gonna be shit. Like, in my head, that's what I'm saying. But I would never say that to my son.
Right,
because
right,
the
right, right.
Words last forever. So I
Right.
did my research, and then after that, we went to Micro Center. I brought him the double.
Thank you.
He's like, you gonna make me my
Right.
million.
Right.
You gonna get us out the hood.
Right.
But now we had specific jobs and opportunities. Now the world is open. They could really be whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
That wasn't true when we were kids.
It's true.
So I feel you what you're saying.
Yeah.
But keep pursuing your happiness.
Social media is
Right.
definitely a double-edged sword
Because
too.
back in the day,
But that's what it's a lot of misleading going on with social media. So it's a lot.
lot of
Because
business.
social, you know what?
You have these people like Mr. Beast and what's
I like
the other-
Mr. Beast. He's good. I like him.
He has chocolate. Did anybody know he has?
Do you
chocolate
know he
in
just
7-Eleven
built
right now?
100 homes in
Yes.
Jamaica for the?
He does a lot.
Yes,
He's a
he built
very
100 homes,
activist.
and like
I don't
a
even
couple
know
of
that.
years ago, he went to the country and seen
Who are we
that.
talking about?
You don't
Mr.
even know who Mr. Beast?
I don't.
He's a
He's a
social
gift.
media
He's a
influencer.
social. Yeah.
And guess
And
what?
he
makes
gives.
more money than a doctor does.
That's what I'm
Hello,
saying.
and he
Listen,
gives more than than the government.
See, this is what I'm saying. But if you're like, go ahead, Moses.
I was just saying.
No.
Go get in the more because we only got 10 minutes.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Share
Okay.
with your parents, Paulie D from South Shore.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy Oldie. These guys make hundreds
know-
of thousands
no,
of
he
dollars.
knows.
D-
Yep.
No,
Yep.
but I'm just trying
He
show
knows.
that to your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the conversations will change. Not
Maybe.
but just
Yeah,
to
now-
have a different
but-
understanding. Like
I
so they
don't
know
think
you're
so.
not playing around.
He start getting proud of me, cause
Love it.
that was the day he see me playing, and he was like, wow, that's why he's looking okay.
That's it, yeah.
Amen.
I see.
Sometimes you
so
got
now,
sometimes you got to show them too.
And now we got us a DJ.
right. So
And
now he was the one that is searching gig for me and everything, like telling
okay.
people about
Yeah.
me.
I know that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
your father's giving you that.
Because he knows
Right.
now,
That's
now that he
right.
sees something come from it. See, what he thinking from back in the days, you got the dude in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
but he's like, it ain't about
Precious
nothing.
No.
So once you show him, like you pull up in the or whatever case, he be like, oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, okay, man. We like that one.
He's Haitian. Not
Yeah. You not
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I always
Yeah,
throw
like
in the
you gotta-
Jamaica. I'm sorry, I can't speak
Stop
Haiti. I'm
passing.
stop passing. Stop passing. Stop passing. Okay, I'm trying. You know, I'm American. All right. So,
But
the meat and potatoes.
meat and potatoes.
Yes. What's the meat and potatoes, Moses?
What I want to get into, like the division of the Gen Z and the Gen X, is what they have. Like a lot of people, like I think everybody's just misunderstood
Okay.
on both. You know what I'm saying, on both behalves. Like
Okay.
the older people and the younger people. Why I get it with them is because I was them,
Okay.
and I was running around a little crazy. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of get it. But the thing is, what Gen Z got to real learn too is the respect of the elders. And the elders got to have respect for y'all as well.
Respect is
because
done.
back
Yeah.
then it was a trade-off between the relationships that we had. Because everything that I know is from older dudes that was out there. So what I gave them was useful energy. You know what I'm saying? I gave them youthful energy. And they knew what was going on. So they gave me wisdom and knowledge of what was going on. So it was a trade-off, and that was our relationship. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we had a lot of respect, and the respect for the older people there is not there.
That's
And
called
the same thing- and the same
communication.
thing-
That's
yeah,
what
communicate.
happens.
And the same thing is they write y'all off too fast. And it's the same thing. So everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's wrong in this situation. I mean, we're not just blaming y'all. It's just everybody's wrong. And
But when you have rude
yeah, we did. It's very much the disrespect is
kids out here.
because but the thing is, I'm
The
from,
generations change.
like, yeah,
Oh,
the gen-
the generation.
I'm from the streets, and I'm still in the street. And what I do now is help the streets and the youth in the streets. The thing is, it got to be like what we had. Like I said, it was more of the village. The younger people don't have no respect for the older people.
No,
They'll
at all.
knock them out,
No.
punch old. You get what I'm saying?
No
So that's why I wanted to
respect.
get by what you were saying when you said y'all changed the streets and what you meant by that.
We just changed the dynamic of it to the music, to how we operate in the streets, just to
How y'all treat.
how
That's
we
more-
treat
yeah.
people, how we talk to
Which
people.
was
like we
which
just
what I
don't
can say.
care.
Which what I can say, and
We
not being
speak our
funny
mind.
towards y'all, is it made it worse.
Worse, yeah.
Y'all worsened the streets and what it was because the dynamic that y'all changed is the
I
community.
do.
I don't
A
think
little bit.
I think that,
it goes hand in hand. I'm not gonna lie. It really does go hand in hand because we
I do.
messed it up with the music kinda now
Nah,
with
not
the
even-
fake.
I wouldn't even say that. It's more respect because around my way right now, like the younger kids are just shooting up innocent old people.
you.
They shot the dude at the bus stop, dude at the what's name, dude. You know,
that for years,
you get what I'm
though.
saying? Like
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
You
but it
guys
wasn't- no,
been
it wasn't-
shooting
in my
people for
neighborhood, no, I can't- I
years.
can't agree.
It
I can't
wasn't
say that.
Years.
You know why I
As
can't
bad
say
as
that?
it was now.
Because we couldn't make a
it
movie.
wasn't
Listen,
just
I already know how
listen,
ignorant
no,
I
but I'm
was.
saying no.
That
but
was
we
killing
wasn't-
kids.
We
and
did
all
no.
Everybody from back
What
in
we
the
was no, but this is what I'm saying. The respect level of when we was in Bed-Stuy, we nothing moved without going through Big Duke or whatever. He shut that shit down. The kids
You
will
had to go to the
and
local high drug dealer first.
if I shot somebody, that's you know what I'm saying. Like if we did something, we had to. If we shot an old person, we answered for that.
Yes, you did.
And I'm sure I don't know how
Ain't
young
nobody answering for it no more.
we
right?
answer like the
No.
OGs. You
Ain't
either gonna
nobody
turn
answering for
yourself in,
anything.
or you
Ain't
gonna
nobody
get the fuck
turning
up
you
out
in.
of here. And that's how you get what I'm saying. But now it's just a little just more. It's a little just more crazy because they seeing things and they
Reckless.
think this is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like
Reckless. This generation is
yeah, it's
got
just
more
a little. It's
reckless.
just reckless.
She said
Not saying y'all
We're
the
not
worst.
scared
It's just
of-
reckless.
There's no.
They're not scared to go
There's
to
no
jail.
fear
They're
no
not
more.
scared of the police anymore.
Right.
They
Fuck the police.
Thank you.
Straight up, like
Yeah, we was.
you gonna
I can't
curse
say
them out,
we
but y'all
saying
was
fuck the
been.
police.
Fuck
We
y'all have
made
a whole
the song.
song. End
We
up
made
fuck
the
the
song.
police. That's what I'm saying. Y'all been on that
So
timing.
listen,
Y'all
listen. So
been.
we been listen. Just the only thing my thing is this. The only thing I have a problem with is the respect of the elderly. That's the only thing.
But you know, it goes hand in hand because
but-
y'all are more the communication with the older
y'all can't go
generation
around
is
knocking
not
old
there.
people out. Y'all can't go around knocking old people out.
We feel like the older generation
Who did
has
it?
no communication.
You knocked the old person
You
out?
knocked the old person out?
Nah, we ain't do that.
I
Nah,
want-
fucking.
I'm on
We're gonna-
YouTube.
Roll back.
And I
Trayvon, you gonna come on?
I was
We're
gonna-
Nah,
I
we-
want- I want to apologize
We're
for
gonna
handing
swap
that
them.
down to you. For handing it down to you. But what I respect the most is how you said y'all changed the game. Because for one, when we was kids, we only had either you hoop, you drugs, you go get a job at Burger King.
Now
So what I'm trying to say, that's not how they see the world.
No.
They could do whatever they want.
There's so many ways to
like-
make money
like-
now.
No,
Too
yeah,
many ways
that
to make
part-
money.
that
If you
part-
broke,
yeah.
that's your fault
So
now.
when
At
we
this
was
point.
kids, everybody
There's
wanted
too
to
many
be
ways
us.
to make money.
Yeah.
There's
Everybody
too many
wanted to
ways
be like
make
hustlers.
money.
Now us hustlers, we going back to them trying to rap now. We trying to
Right.
do all the things
Y'all
that
trying
they
to keep
doing.
up.
That's the
Social
old
media
fools.
influencers.
That's the
So-
old fools. The old fools is trying to go back. That's why they big bro and the
but
little
we didn't have
bros.
that- We didn't know that was an option. We only had 3 options coming up.
There was no communication in your generation. That's why.
Correct. And
There was
we-
no.
No, it
This is
was
what we
it was a lot of
passed down to them.
communication in the what's
Nah,
name.
I don't think
Communication
Yes, it was.
If you was in the 5 borough, the communication was, here's your pack, go in the corner. That was the
When
communication.
we were young, the kids
Yeah.
didn't have a voice.
Or Martha would
These
just
kids
look at
have-
you.
These kids have voices
No,
today.
yeah, every-
when we were kids,
That's
we
not
had
communication.
an adult
That's not
conversation,
communication.
stay in the same place.
As it
But
should
these
be.
kids today have a voice.
We are back at Getting Your Flowers with Latoya Monique, and we are doing Generational X. We're having conversations with Generation X and Generation Z. We are not going to say that we are combating against each other as per Moses. We are just having simple conversations to see the difference in how our perceptions are. So we added Trayvon on to our panel. Everybody, this is Trayvon.
Nice to meet everyone.
How old
What's
are
up?
you, sir?
25.
Thank you for being with us today.
Of course, thank you.
25 years old, Trayvon is. So we're talking, you hear everything that we have going on. What do you think is the difference between generations at this point in
Well,
your
you guys,
perception?
You guys missed a lot of things that you guys used to have back that we don't have now.
Okay.
Rotary phones.
Rotary phones.
House phones. We don't even, house phones are nowhere.
Amen.
Word.
Nowadays.
Yeah, it's
And-
true.
The car phones.
Right.
What car-
Right, the big one.
Cell phone.
There was,
This big.
Yeah,
it was a
the
car
big phone.
phone.
Yeah, it was a big phone.
And actually,
Yo, and
it was
this thing-
actually it was like the BMWs. It was like the high end cars. BMWs.
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Mercedes-Benz,
I'm playing a
stuff
game.
Like
Right
that.
now. I'm playing a game right now that's based on like the '90s and
Yeah.
back and
Oh, so that's how you're actually seeing
and
it.
the
Isn't
West
that
Coast and
something?
everything.
Yo,
and he
yo.
pulls out a phone. It's some big.
Yes, that's it. Had the long
Yo,
antenna.
you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy?
You
just put it
I
out
saw
for
somebody,
40 a
people
minute.
at Fun Day Sunday had their real cell phones hooked up to the hook, the
But those
old
bills
phone.
was
Oh, the old
phone.
$1,000.
No.
You seen it, right? They
That was
pulled
In
it
the
out.
car?
That
No,
cell phone
on
bill.
the-
What? The big one?
They got
Yeah.
a-
$1,000 a month.
like the little, and they put it up.
They put the
Easy
big
$1,000
phone on
a
their
month.
joint like they from-
Oh, I
Five
need
Below.
that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
It
tired of holding my
has
phone.
a
I need
cord.
that.
Yeah, I seen
I
that in
need
Five
that.
Below.
I'm gonna need that.
You know what they really had?
I'm gonna need that.
You know what they
I
really
need that.
had? You know what they really had? They had when the cable bill ain't paid, they did the regular TV, the regular.
Oh,
jack.
yeah,
Oh
Jack.
yeah,
Jack.
now you don't pay your Wi-Fi, you're done.
Yeah.
You don't pay your Wi-Fi, it's nothing.
Or you communicate
Call
with anything
customer
now.
service,
Wi-Fi ain't no
1-800.
excuse. Your phone
Also,
off.
another
Right.
big
On the house.
guy-
Yeah.
No matter of fact,
Right.
that's your house phone. The Wi-Fi to your phone when you get in the house.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't make a phone call.
Without the
This is
That's
true.
your house phone.
This
Also,
is
another
Another
true.
big
phone
thing,
connected to Wi-Fi.
you
Home
guys,
phone.
relationship wise, back then it was greater build of a bond and everything because
Yes.
you guys, now
had
it's
to
just
actually go
social
see
media
the
and-
person.
yeah,
You had to go-
see the, you have to go see the
Man.
person.
Social media,
Nowadays,
with that, especially with relationships.
I love
social-
when
Now
my
they-
boyfriends
I
used
had
to
my
take the
to
bus
your
to
house.
come.
I had to ride my bike to
Right,
you had to
right.
really put an
Walk
effort
over-
to,
yeah.
relationship.
nowadays you
That's-
rarely hear people that's been together for a millennia, that's been married for a millennia or 50 years.
How about a year?
10, about
How about a year?
They're not even lasting 5 years.
Yeah, it's not. It's
They
not.
don't even care about
They're
the
not
cost of that
even-
divorce.
people
They
are
getting it.
Because
They
you know why
right.
too, it's like
Yeah, because you don't know these people, but you're marrying them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get married. I got married. Oh yeah, I love you.
don't
I didn't even know him.
You
I didn't
don't
even know him.
somebody and
And
say
then-
This dude grew up a Jehovah Witness.
also-
I'm a Christian. How did that happen?
Know the
And you know
person.
why too? A
start
lot of
living
people is
with that
not
person,
sticking with
but you
relationships
don't know them
because
yet.
of
It's true.
fake
Yeah.
options.
What does that mean?
Like you think you popping on social media, you think you got 10,000 women that you can go to because they comment on that every day. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Those are
remember
the great
thing I sent
ones.
you? Yeah, remember
Yeah.
the thing I sent you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't need you. I got
Yeah.
them, but they don't want to have a relationship. They'll fuck on you.
Yeah.
But it's they fucking with you.
No.
That's the whole thing. Nigga,
Yeah.
anybody fuck on you. You have 10,000 niggas that'll fuck you.
Yeah.
But you got 10,000 niggas that'll fuck with you
I love
and
that.
hold you down.
Don't I just say? Because one of me and my daughter's conversations,
And
I
the
have
new
to show
gen-
you this
But
because I
that's
said I was
because-
going to get his ass today. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every
And
day.
don't get it twisted. I'm not aiming that towards younger people. Older people think that shit too.
Oh no, but
They
check
think
this,
they got
baby.
a bunch of options. and
I
they
had
just
to
like
show my
dispose-
daughter that
everybody
this
disposes. I don't
morning.
give a fuck. He's gonna spend. I
No,
don't give a fuck.
Nyla,
And
did
it
I
shouldn't
not
be
show
like
you?
that.
It's everything relies around nowadays.
These
it relies
Negroes-
around money for if you.
No,
Yes,
I gotta show you
I
what he
believe
sent
so
me.
these days.
I gotta
love
show
is
you.
Yeah,
Even if-
more
no, but-
around
no,
more
no, no,
money.
even
It's
if
one,
the female's
it's one thing
independent-
that I can't stand with the cell phones now that everybody does. Yo, you left me on red.
Because you know why I look because
No,
it-
Seriously?
yeah,
You
but
left me on red.
No, I want you to see what this is.
The one that gets me
I
is the
know.
people who tell you
What-
turn your
what did- what
red
did he
receipts
say?
off if you go on.
First, talking about me and my daughter this morning, I got a video here, right, from 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So this is every
Oh
day.
my
So
gosh.
He knows. I will send him certain things. So every day, I don't know if this is all women. Maybe it's just me. Is it y'all? Do y'all get,
I get
DMs
them
like
too.
every day? Like 10, 20, 15, 20, 60, 100?
these ladies.
Right?
Random.
Yeah, you get them DMs, right? So my DMs, I love it because it's so funny to me. And you know, I don't try to put him on blast, but baby, this morning he got me hot, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get your ass today. Because
You
I'm
did
really-
say, yeah.
No, this is my DM, 5 in the morning.
So
this
he-
my fan. Yeah, this is
Bec-
my Instagram.
Because you know, but
This is my Instagram.
he's a younger dude, right?
I don't know who-
Not saying that, but
I don't know.
not
him.
saying like I said, not another stat. But this in this day and era, the women are dating pockets and the men is dating BBLs.
Yeah.
So that's why he sent you that.
Okay, but did you see what he sent me?
I see
So
it.
the first thing was he was cooking, 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know this man from anywhere. I couldn't tell you what's his name. I don't even know the man's name. But this is 5 o'clock. This is what's so funny. So he tells me he's cooking. So he sends me a picture of a jacuzzi and of a tent. and he said he's cooking, and he's showing me the food. He's cooking, right?
In the tent?
Yeah, he cooking in
went
the
camping?
tent.
He cooking in the tent.
He cooking in the
It's
tent.
a whole little thing.
went
Yeah,
camping.
so
Wait, he got a hot
I
plate?
seen the picture and I didn't even
That's
see the tent.
romantic.
He got a hot
Cooking in the
plate?
Started
tent.
off strong.
And then,
Showing you-
My boy started off strong.
wait a minute, hold on.
I'm
So
upset.
then I don't reply. I never really reply because you know me,
whimsical
I'm just
nigga.
that person. I don't reply. I don't reply. It's just funny to me. And then he turned around and then he sent this picture, and this picture is what's this picture of, sir?
I was scared for
Oh no.
They be bugging nowadays.
They do.
They don't know.
They'll say anything.
Okay, so he sent me. Then he proceeded to send me 3 stacks of money, and 2 bottles of Hennessy. I'm 49 years old. What the fuck does this?
See, I don't trust none of
Laying
that.
in my nice, comfortable bed,
I don't
watching my
trust
TV.
none of that.
But
See,
this is 5 o'clock in the morning, and the reason why I'm saying it,
Never.
it goes right back to the social media. What
too
would
easy.
perceivably make this man feel like he saw my pictures, obviously, because this is where he's coming from, right? Saw my pictures on Instagram or Facebook, and you would proceed to send me these things to think what? Oh, I'm impressed by your money. Oh no, I drink Hennessy, which I don't. And,
Right, you're not even- you
and
don't-
I want to be out there in your tent
in the tent.
while you feeding me.
Because the people now.
The tent with the Hennessy and the cook. Where was he doing this at? Because
I
need
don't
that
know.
clip. I need
I
that
wanted to
clip.
know why he sent it at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, what was he doing?
Yeah, because there's females nowadays in our generation that would be.
But see, there's females in our generation that will see that and be like, oh, he got, oh.
This is what I'm saying.
And they out,
listen,
and they out there
that's
busting it open like
listen.
Oh, yeah, you sending me an Uber home
That's what's,
back and
that's
forth?
what's hooking them now.
Yeah.
Because they shooting for the girls shoot for the money. They shoot straight for the money.
I need
She
money
said,
like
you know,
that,
yo,
like that.
you DM somebody, right? And so you be like, they'll say hi, you say what's up, then you say something back. She gonna tell me, you got conversation is one something. I said, what you mean by that? You got to pay to talk to me, and so this is what's going
say you
on.
gotta
Yeah,
pay to talk to
to us. So everything. Why you think all them girls be up there half naked and doing what they doing? That's a money play for dudes like that. That's why
Yep.
he mistakenly
For dudes.
Thought that
mistaken
was
you.
me.
You get what I'm saying? Mistakenly because
love it.
because it's working for what's going on now. So he's
Yeah.
throwing it to everybody. Everybody ain't gonna.
And
see it 'cause
whoever
everybody got
catch it.
morals. So everybody's not gonna
wish
catch
I
that. But for him, I bet you.
Because
It be
of-
like
What?
that.
Knocking-
It really
I bet
be
you
like
knocking 6
that.
out of 10.
I don't.
Yeah,
think,
and you
That's
know
what
what?
I
That's-
think.
I
out of
think
10.
I think he's done it before and it
That-
happened.
that's
So
what-
Yeah.
that-
So
He
he's
feel
doing-
comfortable doing
He
it.
I thought it
fishing.
was hilarious.
females,
No,
like,
that's-
you know
Oh,
what?
and this is just one of
That's
many.
definitely
Oh, I got
what
a
we like
whole
to
bunch
do.
of these babies.
Look.
Oh, they be rolling it in. I know we running out of time. I know. Okay, so you know this is so good, man.
All right, I just want to
Yes, sir.
off. This is what we gonna end it off with. This.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right,
And
this
end
is
it
what
on
I need.
Moses.
We just need to, like I said, the young to the older. We just need to bridge the gap. Like she said, communication.
It's definitely key in coming.
Definitely.
Growing
Everything
back
is
like
communication. We need to know where each other coming from, and we need to know to stay in each other lane. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Amen.
stay in each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop trying to be young, critiquing y'all music, critiquing y'all and everything, and we just learn from each other. Like I said, I deal with the youth.
Yes,
That's
you
why I
do.
stay in tune with them.
Yes, right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I like that relationship. It's an old school relationship that I got.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Some of them get it, some of them don't. Not
Right.
all of them is like that.
Right.
So, you know, but like that's what I'm saying. We
Well,
just all need to get
For
together.
me, I respect it because
Give your
I was,
ending comment,
I was
'cause we're
your
gonna
age.
end it
I was
here.
your age before.
Yeah.
So just when rap first came out, it was different to my parents and grandparents. So they, the same
Yep.
thing how we saying about y'all music is the same thing they said about our
Oh
music.
yeah.
Listen,
So-
because it went from
Understand our music. You
Yeah.
can't
So
understand
you
them.
said-
no, see,
Nothing.
It was-
Hello,
But-
because
but-
I remember listening
Listen.
to
I pull up
and
the-
doing it and
Look,
doing it and doing the work, and
Yeah,
I don't even know what they talking
Yeah.
about, but I'm
Still
doing
listen
it and doing it and right.
Well, we're afraid
Like-
of difference, and we're
That's what
afraid
it
of
is.
changing.
That's what it is.
But
And I
I think the one thing we have to maintain is respect for both.
that's what I
Yeah.
I was
To
just
give it is to
watching.
get it.
I was just watching Paid in Full and the scene where Ace is doing something in the cleaners and he's playing music, but it's like to me it's old music, and the person that's older than him didn't even like that.
Yeah,
didn't even
so-
like that type of. Didn't even like that. It was jibber jabber. To
Yeah.
him, and I'm like,
so
that-
like I said, it was because when we was growing up, like I said, it was We had De La Soul and Kid and Play. We
Right,
ain't
but our
gonna hurt
parents
no.
all didn't
And
know
then
it.
when Onyx and everything came out,
Ooh,
they was looking at us. Yo, the older people was looking at us crazy.
I like
Throw your
Boys
guns in
Be
there.
Boys.
So they looking at us.
Now drill
So
too.
that's why I understand our drill music was Onyx and everybody else.
Right.
That was
All of
our
that.
drill music.
Now
We
our
understand
drill
y'all.
music.
Jump
yeah.
I understand all that. You get what
NWA
I'm
was
saying?
definitely y'all drill music and y'all time.
Right.
NWA, right?
So I don't get mad at
right.
I don't get mad at Lil
Was
Durk,
drill
you know,
music.
and all of them. I
It
don't.
was like, did it-
With all of that
No,
mouth.
but no, that's
mystical.
some.
But
That's
you
that's
know,
the
but
codeine
the
guys.
difference is also they wasn't talking about shooting their moms and the cousins in the face. It was more like
Yeah.
shooting the op
Depends
that you
on
had
who-
a
yeah.
problem. But no, they really be on some like I have beef with my cousin down the block, so we gonna get him these times and days. Like people are really killing their own cousins.
Yeah.
But I'm sure y'all was
Slick Rick did it
y'all
too.
was
I mean,
doing
it's
that.
all, you know.
Well,
So
I
then
think
we all doing the same thing. We just in a new generation
It's just
doing
the new
it.
gen. Like I said, it's just
'Cause
a
everything
new
has a cycle.
generation
Everything.
thing.
And it also
Everything,
goes back
even
to
with
what
the
you were saying.
clothes, everything has a cycle.
Right.
Back in the day, it had to go through somebody bigger for
To-
you and to do something. Nowadays, they're just letting anybody be anything.
Yeah, so that's why I said
Yeah,
about
that's
social media,
another
they give
thing.
anybody a
any
voice.
type of
Yeah.
status.
That's what I
So
don't like
easy
about
now.
social media.
It's
They
too
just
easy.
give anybody a voice.
Okay,
Everybody don't deserve a voice because anybody can mislead 10,000 people if you
Yeah.
got that following.
Yeah.
So
You a
what we-
dirtbag, it's plenty dirtbags up there.
Yeah.
And they'll just mislead 20,000 people to doing something. Like the Liver King, he got everybody sick
Oh my
because he
God.
misleaded everybody. You get what I'm saying? Into eating this fake diet. And he came out himself. I was just misleading y'all.
Ooh.
I was taking steroids.
He's
I was,
Who
you get
is
what I'm saying?
that? Wait,
All
You know
right,
what I'm saying? So
listen.
he
No,
done,
you gotta
everybody
give me
got
that
sick.
information. I need to
Everybody
know
got
that
sick
way.
because
Everybody wanna
he
know.
took
The raw meat.
20,000 You know what I'm saying? You seen him before Liver
Yeah,
King,
he's telling
right?
everybody to eat raw
He
meat.
raw
And he's like a
meat,
real
and everybody
buff,
got sick.
buff guy.
And
And
he
he
came
just,
down
nobody
years
eat
later
no
and go,
raw meat, no
he goes,
raw meat.
look, and he goes, but you got to understand, people need somebody to follow. There's certain demographic of people that need somebody to follow. They follow it.
he's doing that to say, tell people to get stronger, but
Get
he's
stronger.
doing
He was doing steroids.
Wow.
He got all these people sick.
But he's big and
Yeah,
he's
he's
doing
real
it
big.
on.
But so
on-
you'll see him and be like, I
Damn.
want to be like that. So what? I got to eat cow nuts?
Okay.
Boom.
No, don't eat cow nuts. All right, listen.
No, don't eat
every
cow
single,
nuts.
every single.
I'm sorry, it's another perfect example too. It was what's his name's wife, Keisha K. Org. She lets believe everybody that
Yeah.
the waist trainer trained her body. No,
Rocky,
she took out,
with
she
her
took out
Rocky,
2 ribs
do the
on
same
each
thing.
side of her
Rocky.
fucking body.
She took out 2
2
ribs.
ribs on
Yeah,
each
she said,
side.
yeah.
2 ribs
Keisha
on each.
Kiyor took out
2
2
ribs
ribs.
on
Oh,
each
to make her
side.
stomach
To
super
make-
small.
to make
That's
her
what I'm
waist
saying.
smaller.
Like,
Oh,
all that
no,
and
that's
it
too-
don't
I'm
matter
sorry.
how
K.
small,
Org,
how much exercise.
$150
My shit don't
Yo,
even
yo,
like
mad
that.
people did that. Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson.
She got 2 ribs out.
That's crazy.
Yo, look.
Ribs out.
All right,
They've been doing that
listen.
since.
People want money kill me.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
That's too many. You got too much.
I gotta really listen. I wish we could be here forever, but unfortunately, that is not the life we live. This was so good. Of course, I gotta do a part 2.
We
Of
gotta do
course, we
part
gotta
2.
come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Of course, we gotta reiterate and go through this all over again. This was just so major, and a part of getting your flowers, that's what it is. It's about perception and understanding people's point of views. We all have our own individualized lives that we live, but we all have our own different perceptions on what's going on and how you dealt with something different. Generation X, Generation Z, it doesn't matter. We all God's people. We all need to get together, stand on one accord. We are definitely going to do a part 2 with this. I want to thank everybody who came out today to support me. Thank everyone who came out, drove, brought me something, came out. My team, the dream team, my friend Shantae, Kenny, Cornbread, Penny, everybody who's here, Day, Nyla, Trayvon. Thank you, Chris. Moses for coming out and being my host with me.
Nyjah.
And Nyjah, my granddaughter, my favorite granddaughter in the world. Nikki for always coming through. Did I miss anybody? G and his friends that came through. Everybody, I appreciate it. We're definitely gonna come
Chris
on.
Moses. Give me a hand for Chris
Latoya, I wanna
Moses.
We
say-
gotta give it
Give me a hand for Chris Moses.
Chris Moses. Always
Chris
in the
Moses.
background. Always super professional. Always looking out. Good dude. Just a real good dude. Glad that he is here helping out. I'm going to get his studio, give all that information. It's going to be all my website
The
that's
best.
coming up, the Facebook, the IG, all of that. You will get Chris's information for the studio that we are in right now. And I just thank everybody again for coming out. Part 2 for everybody. Is there any last words that anybody want to say? Because you know we're going to end it by the ending of the Bible.
I want to say,
Says,
Mr. Toya,
but before we do,
I want to say thank you for having me and congratulations on your podcast.
Oh,
I know
thank you,
worked
baby.
so hard.
thank you. you.
As long as I've known you, always working and doing something, and you're amazing, and just keep at it.
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you.
thanks, Mommy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
did that, Mom. You did that.
I tried. All right, so we are out, and the ending of the Bible, everybody, is
And
Amen.
And don't forget to wash your ass.
Amen.